Welcome to part 3 of my Whistler walking tour series. Today we're in Whistler Creekside, the original base of Whistler Mountain, and the place where this world-famous resort first began back in the 1960s. In this video, I'll be walking you around the Creekside area, showing you the gondola, shops, restaurants, and some of the beautiful surroundings that make this spot so special. Compared to the main Whistler village, Creekside has a quieter, more local feel, and it's a favorite for both longtime residents and visitors looking for a relaxed atmosphere. So come along with me as we explore Creekside together. Here we are at the Creekside Marketplace, the heart of everyday life here in Creekside. This little shopping area may look modest compared to Whistler Village, but it has everything you need in one convenient spot. There's a full grocery store here, which is especially handy if you're staying in Creekside condos or lodges and want to cook your own meals. You'll also find a liquor store, coffee shops, and a few casual restaurants. For visitors, it's a nice alternative to the busier and often pricier options in the main village. Locals really appreciate the marketplace because it makes Creekside feel self-sufficient. You can ski, dine, and shop without ever needing to head into the main Whistler village. And for seniors or anyone who prefers a quieter pace, this is a great place to stop, rest, and pick up whatever you need during your stay. Here we are at Bread, one of my absolute favorite spots in Creekside. It's a small but very special bakery located right near the Creekside Market. What makes Bread stand out is their dedication to wholesome artisan baking. For example, every Sunday they feature a sprouted Sunday loaf made with different sprouted grains and seeds. Sprouting not only boosts nutrition, but also makes the bread easier to digest, giving it a unique flavor and texture. Another favorite here is their organic rye sourdough with seeds. It's packed with pumpkin, sunflower, flax, poppy, and sesame seeds. It tastes amazing, sliced thin and toasted, and it freezes really well if you want to save some for later. They're also known for their seasonal bakes. Around Easter, their hot cross buns are made fresh daily with sourdough, maple syrup, raisins, apple, and spices, finished with a light maple glaze. They sell out fast, and for good reason. They're absolutely delicious. Bread isn't just a bakery, it's a place where you can taste the care and craftsmanship in every bite. That's why it's one of my personal favorites here in Creekside. Here we are at the Creekside Gondola, one of the key access points to Whistler Mountain. This is actually where it all began, back in 1966, when Creekside was the original base of the resort. Imagine the early days, no main village, no Olympics, just this gondola and a few ski runs starting right here. Today, the Creekside Gondola is a favorite for people who want to avoid the bigger crowds you usually see at the main Whistler Village gondolas. Parking here is often easier and the lineups tend to be shorter, especially in the mornings. That makes it a really smart choice if you're planning a ski day. In winter, this lift connects you straight into the heart of the mountain, so you don't miss out on any terrain. In summer, it's also used for hikers and mountain bikers heading up the trails. Right around this area, you'll find ski rental shops, a ski school, and a few après spots like Dusty's Bar and Barbecue, which has been a Creekside institution for decades. One useful tip for seniors or families is that Creekside is generally less hectic and easier to navigate than the main village base. You can park close, walk just a few steps, and be on the gondola without too much hassle. It's also a great place if you prefer a quieter atmosphere but still want full mountain access. Before we continue exploring Creekside today, I want to take you on a little journey back in time. Over the years, Creekside has grown and changed, but it still holds on to its original charm. I've gathered some old photos of the Creekside Gondola and surrounding area so you can see what it looked like when Whistler Mountain first opened and how the village has evolved over the decades. Let's take a look at these glimpses of history. Isn't it amazing to see how Creekside looked back then? You can really appreciate how much the area has grown while still keeping its cozy local charm. From those early gondola cabins and simple base buildings to the modern facilities we see today, Creekside has managed to evolve without losing the feeling of a welcoming, peaceful mountain village. Walking here now, you can enjoy the convenience of the gondola, the nearby lakes, and the marketplace, all while imagining the early days of Whistler skiing. It's a wonderful mix of history and modern comfort, and one of the reasons Creekside remains such a special place to visit. All right, everyone. Now that we've explored the Creekside Gondola and seen a bit of history, it's time to stretch our legs a little. We're going to head over towards Alpha Lake and Nita Lake, two beautiful spots just a short walk from here. These lakes are perfect for a peaceful stroll, some fresh mountain air, and just soaking in the scenery. I'll show you the paths, the views, and a few little spots along the way that are perfect for relaxing or taking photos. So let's keep walking and check them out. Right here in Creekside is the bus stop that takes you directly to Vancouver. This is really handy if you're visiting Whistler, but want an easy, stress-free way to get into the city without driving. The service runs regularly, and the ride is comfortable. A great option for seniors or anyone who prefers not to drive on the mountain roads. It's also convenient if you're staying in Creekside and want to plan a day trip or catch a flight from Vancouver. Just remember, this bus goes directly to Vancouver only, so if you need to reach other destinations around Whistler, you'd need to check other routes. For most visitors, though, it's an easy and reliable way to stay connected with the city. Here we're passing the local Creekside bus stop. This stop is mostly used for getting around Whistler and the nearby areas, so it's really convenient if you're staying in Creekside but want to explore other parts of the resort without driving. For seniors or anyone looking for a relaxed way to get around, taking the local bus is an easy and affordable option. You can hop on to visit nearby lakes, the main village, or even trailheads for some light sightseeing. It's just another example of how Creekside combines peaceful small village charm with practical access to everything Whistler has to offer. Right now, I'm waiting at the stop sign on Highway 99, which is the main road that runs through Creekside and connects Whistler to Vancouver. From here, you can see how the village is laid out along the highway, with easy access to shops, restaurants, and the gondola just a short walk away. This spot is also a good reminder for visitors to stay safe. Traffic can be busy, especially during peak ski season or summer weekends. For seniors or anyone exploring on foot, taking your time at crossings like this makes the walk much more relaxed and enjoyable. Once the road clears, we'll continue our walk towards Alpha Lake and Nita Lake, enjoying the scenery along the way. Here we're passing the Creekside Co-op gas station, which is really handy for anyone driving through the area. It's a convenient stop if you need to fill up your car, grab snacks, or even pick up a few travel essentials before heading onto the highway. For seniors or visitors who are exploring Whistler by car, having a gas station right here in Creekside makes planning your trips much easier. It's also a nice little landmark as we continue our walk toward Alpha Lake and Nita Lake. All right, everyone. I just want to quickly apologize for the wind. It's a bit breezy here today. I'll do my best to keep talking so you can still enjoy the walk and all the sights around Creekside. Thanks for sticking with me. Here we're passing Nita Lake Lodge, a beautiful lakeside retreat right next to Nita Lake. This lodge is perfect for anyone looking for a peaceful stay away from the busier main village. It offers cozy accommodations, great dining, and a stunning view of the lake, ideal for relaxing after a day of exploring or skiing. Even if you're not staying here, it's worth stopping by to enjoy the scenery, take a few photos, or grab a coffee from the lodge cafe. For seniors, it's a wonderful spot to slow down, soak in the tranquil atmosphere, and appreciate Whistler's natural beauty.
Like it's warm in the sun, for sure. Okay. And neither of us knew. Yeah. Well, and it would be, that's why I don't be sure what it's like having to dress up to go out. Everyone can just hang in the lake and we've got a little few things on the list. You can bring that up. We've got everything else. Maybe your towel. Like maybe let me just like TBA. The scenic one is going to be like probably this lakeside. It's like sometimes Alpha Lake is what you do, and then Creekside Lake is it when you get there, and then the lakeside. Creekside. Just takes you out past Nita. Cool bike, man.
That's my new bike.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when lakeside gets there, that's Alpha Lake.
As we continue our walk, you really start to notice the natural beauty around Creekside. The trees, the mountains, and the peaceful lake views all make this area feel like a quiet escape from the busier parts of Whistler. One of my favorite parts is the Valley Trail, which runs alongside the lakes and through the surrounding forest. It's mostly flat and very accessible, so it's perfect for seniors, families, or anyone who just wants a relaxing stroll. Along the trail, you'll find benches and small viewpoints where you can pause, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and really take in the scenery. Whether you're here to walk, take photos, or just enjoy a moment of peace, the combination of lake, forest, and mountain makes this section of Creekside truly special.
Yeah, that looks so cool. But I didn't realize it was set up like this European Mediterranean or whatever. So it looks awesome. The Four Seasons.
Welcome to Alpha Lake. This is one of my favorite spots in Creekside to relax and enjoy the outdoors. The lake is calm and beautiful, surrounded by forested trails and picnic areas, perfect for a peaceful walk or just sitting by the water. For families, there's a playground for kids, a volleyball court, and plenty of picnic tables, making it a wonderful spot to spend a few hours outdoors. Seniors or anyone looking for an easy stroll will appreciate the mostly flat, accessible paths around the lake, with benches along the way to pause and soak in the scenery. There are also washroom facilities nearby, which is always handy when you're planning to spend some time exploring. Whether you're here for a quiet moment, a family outing, or to take some photos, Alpha Lake really showcases the natural beauty and relaxing atmosphere of Creekside. Check out the scene here at Alpha Lake. There's a group of young people playing volleyball, laughing, and having a great time in the sun. Around the picnic areas, you can see families and friends relaxing, enjoying the fresh air, and soaking in the beautiful lake views. It's such a vibrant and cheerful spot, yet still peaceful enough to enjoy a quiet stroll along the trails. Seeing everyone having fun really adds to the lively, welcoming atmosphere that makes Alpha Lake such a special place in Creekside. Alpha Lake is not just beautiful, it also has a bit of history. The area around the lake has been part of Whistler's Creekside community since the early days of the resort. Back in the 1960s, Creekside was the original base for Whistler Mountain, and even now, Alpha Lake remains a peaceful centerpiece for both locals and visitors. Around the lake, you'll notice a mix of housing, cozy cabins, condos, and small lodges that blend nicely with the natural surroundings. Many of these homes offer lake or mountain views, giving residents a front row seat to the changing seasons and the stunning scenery. As for the lake itself, it's a calm, freshwater lake, perfect for paddling, picnicking, or simply enjoying the view. In summer, the water sparkles under the sun, and in winter, the surrounding forest gives it a serene, almost magical feel. Alpha Lake truly captures the relaxed, welcoming spirit of Creekside. Right here at the entrance to Alpha Lake, we have the Creekside Warming Hut, a cute little trailer that's perfect for grabbing a quick coffee or snack. It's a charming little spot that adds to the lakeside atmosphere. Even if you're just passing by, it's nice to see people enjoying a coffee while taking in the views of the lake and the surrounding forest. For seniors, families, or anyone looking for a relaxing break, the Warming Hut is a convenient and welcoming stop here at Alpha Lake.
Or no one can see you? Okay.
All right, now we're leaving Alpha Lake Park behind and making our way along the valley trail towards Nita Lake. This stretch of the trail is one of my favorites. It's peaceful, lined with trees, and you'll often hear birds singing as you walk. The great thing about this path is that it connects so many of Whistler's lakes and neighborhoods, so you can just keep walking or biking and discover new spots without ever needing a car. Nita Lake is only a short walk from here, and it has a completely different vibe compared to Alpha Lake. It's a little quieter, more tucked away, and surrounded by some beautiful homes and the well-known Nita Lake Lodge. So let's keep going, enjoy the walk, and I'll show you what makes Nita Lake such a hidden gem here in Whistler Creekside. Before we get right down to Nita Lake, let me point something out. Right here by the lake is the old Creekside train stop, which is still used by the Rocky Mountaineer. This luxury train runs between Vancouver and the Rockies, and it actually passes through Whistler. It's not a regular commuter train, but more of a scenic experience, and people from all over the world take it to see the mountains, rivers, and incredible landscapes along the way. The stop here at Nita Lake is a reminder of how important the railway once was in connecting Whistler to the outside world, long before the Sea to Sky Highway became the main route. Even if you're not riding the Rocky Mountaineer yourself, it's always a treat to catch it passing by. The train is huge, it moves slowly, and everyone on board usually waves at people along the trail. It adds a little bit of magic to the walk around here. Oh, wow, look at that. I wasn't expecting this. There's a couple over there with a camera crew. Looks like they might be filming a wedding video or maybe even having their ceremony here. Hard to tell from this distance, but what a surprise. I mean, you can see why though. This lake is just the perfect backdrop. It's peaceful, it's beautiful, and honestly, it makes total sense that someone would want to capture such an important moment right here at Nita Lake. Actually, this spot is a really popular wedding location in Whistler. Couples from all over come here because of the mountain views, the calm waters, and that cozy, intimate vibe you get around the lodge and the lakeside. It's not unusual to stumble across a wedding photo shoot or even a full ceremony right here. So yeah, we're lucky to catch a little glimpse of it today during our walk. It really adds to the experience, seeing how much this place means to different people. All right, now we're stepping out onto the dock here at Nita Lake, and it's such a peaceful spot. You can see why people love coming here for kayaking. The water is calm and perfect for a slow paddle, whether you're a beginner or just out for a relaxing ride. And for those who enjoy fishing, this lake has some great spots along the shoreline. It's the kind of place where you can sit quietly, cast a line, and maybe even catch a trout while soaking in the scenery. The combination of the dock, the lake, and the surrounding mountains really gives you that feeling of being close to nature, whether you're here to paddle, fish, or just enjoy the view. This is one of those perfect moments to slow down and take it all in. Whoa. Oh, wow. You guys, look at this. The groom's first look is happening right now, and there's the kiss. Even just watching it unfold, you can see why couples choose Nita Lake. The calm water, the mountains, and that peaceful setting make it perfect for capturing such moments. It's one of those spontaneous little surprises on a walk that makes exploring Creekside so memorable. Take a look at these houses along the lake. It's amazing how they're built right on the rocks. The builders really had to work with the natural landscape here, which gives each home a unique character. Many of the houses are designed to blend in with the forest and the rocky shoreline using natural wood and stone materials. You'll notice decks that jut out over the rocks and large windows that frame the lake and mountain views perfectly. It's a great example of how architecture in Whistler often adapts to the terrain rather than reshaping it, keeping the beauty of the area intact. Walking past these homes, you can really appreciate the creativity and care that went into building them on such challenging land. Walking along the Valley Trail. As we're walking along the Valley Trail, You can really see why it's so popular. The path gently winds along the lakes, rivers, and through the forest, making it easy and peaceful for everyone, whether you're walking, cycling, or just enjoying a leisurely stroll. Along the way, there are benches and little viewpoints where you can stop, take a deep breath, and soak in the scenery. You'll also pass some beautiful homes and lodges tucked into the forest, blending perfectly with the natural landscape. This trail really connects the best of Creekside to Whistler Village, letting you experience lakes, mountains, and forests all in one walk. And if you're curious about the continuation toward the village, I actually have a full Whistler Part 1 walking tour video on YouTube. Just click the link in the top right corner to check it out. For now, let's keep moving and enjoy more of Nita Lake and the Creekside scenery. Look at that. A few people standing by the lake, fishing. They're just patiently enjoying the moment, taking in the peaceful surroundings while keeping an eye on their lines. Let's walk a little closer and see them up close. It's really nice to see how people enjoy Nita Lake. Some come to fish, some to paddle, and some just to relax and soak in the scenery. Moments like this make walking along the trail so rewarding because you never know what little slice of life you'll witness. Have you ever tried fishing in a place like this, or would you rather paddle a kayak and explore the lake that way? While Nita Lake is gorgeous in the summer, winter here is something really special too. When the temperatures drop, the mountains around Creekside are blanketed in snow, and the lake sometimes has a thin layer of ice along the edges. It's absolutely magical. The Valley Trail is still accessible, and people come here for snowshoeing or winter walks, enjoying the crisp air and the quiet, snowy landscape. Of course, just a short drive away, Creekside is one of the original bases of Whistler Mountain, so skiers often start their day here before heading up the slopes. Even in winter, the lodge, the lakeside views, and the cozy trails make it a beautiful destination. It's a completely different vibe from summer, peaceful, serene, and perfect for enjoying the snowy alpine scenery. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick tips if you're planning to explore Whistler Creekside. 1. Take the Valley Trail. It's flat, scenic, and connects Creekside to Whistler Village. Perfect for walking, cycling, or even a casual jog. 2. Visit early in the morning. For quieter trails, peaceful lake views, and better chances of spotting wildlife. 3. Try different activities, from kayaking and paddleboarding in summer to snowshoeing and winter walks in the colder months. There's always something to do. 4. Bring layers. The weather can change quickly in the mountains, even in summer. A light jacket or sweater is always handy. 5. Explore the hidden spots. Places like Nita Lake Lodge, the docks, or small side trails often have the most beautiful, photo-worthy views. Number 6. Respect nature. Stick to trails, pick up any litter, and enjoy the area without disturbing the wildlife. Follow these tips and you'll get the most out of your visit, whether it's your first time in Whistler or you're a returning visitor. And that wraps up our walk around Nita Lake and Creekside. We saw the peaceful trails, the dock, people fishing, the gorgeous homes built on the rocks, and even a surprise wedding video shoot. What a day. If you enjoyed exploring this part of Whistler with me, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my walking tour videos. Just a reminder, I already have part 1 and part 2 on my channel. Those videos cover the Whistler Valley Trail from Creekside to Whistler Village, including the Village Square and the Upper Village Farmers Market. This is part 3, so you're joining the next chapter of the journey. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, keep exploring and enjoy the beautiful outdoors.